Well, howdy friends, Brian Flechsig here of Mad River Outfitters and the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and welcome to our series on getting started in fly fishing. You know, we've had a lot of requests here on YouTube and via email on topics related to getting started in fly fishing. So what we decided to do is put together kind of a whole series here, a little mini series on breaking this down into simple steps to help get you started in the sport of fly fishing. And the first thing I want to talk about today is some of the common misconceptions, and then I'll give you 6 basic things that you're going to need to understand. And again, in the coming weeks, we're going to break these things down, make it really simple to understand, and you'll see that it's not that tough to get started in the sport. The first misconception is a lot of people think that fly fishing is hard, and that's not the case at all. If I can do it, and if we can do it around here, you can do it too. In fact, Lefty Kreh, the grandfather of modern day fly fishing, says that fly fishing is the easiest form of fishing to teach a child. I'll touch on that in the coming weeks. A lot of people also believe that fly fishing is too expensive. And if you think it's too expensive, you're looking in the wrong catalogs and you're shopping in the wrong places. We'll touch on that and talk about how you can get started with minimal investment. Another misconception, a lot of people believe that fly fishing is just for trout. Not the case. If it swims, it can be caught on a fly rod. Look for an episode on that coming up as well. So there's all kinds of misconceptions about fly fishing like that we're going to help clear up. But I want to finish today by giving you a list of the 6 basic things that you need to understand to get started in this sport. And then we're going to break each one of these down in coming episodes. And we think it's really going to help you out. So those 6 basic things that you need to get started in the sport. Number 1, you need to have a rod. Fly rod is a pretty critical component of the sport. Number 2, you need to have a fly reel. And in coming weeks, we'll break that down into simple terms. Number 3, you need to have a fly line system. And that fly line system is composed of 3 parts. It's composed of backing, it's composed of the fly line itself, and it's composed of a leader. A leader is the connection between the fly line and the fly. You're going to need to have a handful of flies. And again, in the coming weeks, we'll break that down into simple terms for you. You need to have a few basic accessories. I'm going to give you the down and dirty list of the 4 or 5 things that you really have to get started in the sport. And then number 6, last but not least, you need some water. And it would be awesome if there was fish in that water too. It's going to help you out a bunch. So there's the 6 basic things that you need to get started in the sport. Stay with us. In the coming weeks, we're going to break down each one of these categories. We're going to define the variables, and you're going to see that it's really easy to get started in the sport of fly fishing. So thanks for joining us. Stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.